Dan the Natural Man Show. Okay. Have you guys been doing? It's Tuesday. The weather's decent today. So today I want to talk about gallstones, gallbladder disease. It's pretty prevalent. You hear about a lot of people getting their gallbladders removed. And unfortunately for some people, this still doesn't stop the pain of gallbladder attacks. Some people it does. But what they also don't tell you a lot is if you have to get your gallbladder removed, this is going to mess with your fat digestion and the bile that goes into the gallbladder. Now that it doesn't have a gallbladder to go into when it's released, it actually goes right into your small intestine, which can cause problems. They also don't tell you that you probably need to take bile salts the rest of your life for proper digestion. I knew somebody that had the gallbladder removed, and every time they would eat a fatty meal, in the middle of the meal, they had to get up and go to the bathroom. Now that's, it's not really a good way to have to live if you can help it. So today I want to talk about the diet. The diet has been shown to help cut your risk of gallbladder stones and disease. It's the plant-based diet. You always talk about the plant-based diet. The plant foods are really gentle for the human body. So I have a study here. It's a 8-page study showing that a plant-based diet has been shown to reduce the risk of gallstones. This risk reduction is supported by the fact that vegetarians and especially vegans have a much lower prevalence of risk factors for gallstones, such as reduced risk of obesity, insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and Crohn's disease. A plant-based diet also excludes foods that have been shown to increase the risk of gallstones. The foods that actually increase your risk of gallstones are meat, poultry, fish, along with heme, iron, saturated fat, and dietary cholesterol, which have been shown to increase cholesterol in gallstone disease patients. At the same time, a plant-based diet includes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, rich with fiber, along with mono and polyunsaturated oils, which have been shown to reduce the risk of gallstones. And some people, they have gallstones all the time. And it can cause a lot of pain and discomfort, a lot of bloating, a lot of indigestion. Some people vomit a lot when this is happening. And eventually it can lead to a diseased gallbladder that, it can make your life a living, what. Then it goes on to talk about some risk factors. In regard to diet, studies report that the risk of gallstones was positively correlated with intake of meat, excess calories, fat, and saturated fat, but negatively associated with intake of vegetables and fiber. Nutritional exposure to the Western diet, increased intake of fat, refined carbs, and a decrease in fiber is a major risk factor for the development of gallstones. So yeah, as you see, there's more and more and more evidence coming out that the more plant-based we go, the healthier we're going to become, and we reduce our risk of diseases like gallstones, gallbladder disease, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, arthritis, cancer, all these things that most of us fear. Look, who the hell wants to get one of these diseases? Your quality of life will go down instantly with one of these diseases. Life is already tough. You already have your responsibilities to yourself and your family or whatever your situation is. You want to keep this body healthy so you can go through life and take care of your duties, okay? Eating a plant-based diet is the foundation. Even if you're thinking to yourself, I couldn't go 100%. If you can go 90%, you're going to be much, much, much better off. Even 85%, you're going to be much, much better off. You're going to reduce your risk of all of these lifestyle diseases that seem to be exploding these days. Yeah, I mean, you can talk to people in the street, and most of them have to take at least one medication. If you listen to me, like, you know, these medications don't fix the problem. They only cover up the symptoms. They don't heal anything. It's up to you to heal something by utilizing a diet that is high in plant foods, by utilizing relaxation techniques, by utilizing hydration, sleep, exercise, trying to settle your mind, trying to let go of resentments and live with more love. Look, we all have reasons to resent things. Me too, and you, and your brother, and your mother, and whoever. But I'm going to tell you this: the resentments, whether it's, you know, towards a person, a place, or a thing, it's not hurting them. It's only hurting you now, especially if it's in the past. You had to wake up with you every day. You had to live in your body every day. So you should take a deep interest in doing what it takes to keep your mind and your body healthy and happy, and less friction inside the mind and the body. Let go. Let go. You're having gallstones, up your fiber, up your plants. Let go of your fatty foods. There's also good herbs for this. I'm just talking about plant-based diet right now. If you want to learn about some herbs for gallstones, it's on my channel. Look for herbs for gallstones, something like that. I don't know, I probably made that video who knows when, but anyway, yeah. So let's go to the very end here. You know, it gets deep here. Let's go to the conclusion. You know, like, you know, with the study, you can read the abstract and the conclusion and get most of what you need. Discussion. We'll go to the discussion to finish it out. While a plant-based diet cannot treat gallstones that have already formed, considering the scale of gallstone disease, the possibility of preventing about half the cases is very significant. About half of the cases. So it will half your risk of developing stones by 50%. 50-50 is a good shot, you know, heads or tails. Right? Lastly, the plant-based diet can also prevent and treat common comorbidities such as type 2 diabetes, obesity, and coronary artery disease. It has no adverse reactions and it has no contraindications except for people's taste buds. But see, that is also a fallacy, because there are delicious plant-based dishes now. If you want recipes, look them up. They're all over the internet. There are many great recipe books for plant-based diets. You're not going to lose any flavor. I'm telling you, I've been eating like this for 14 years. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I got my energy. I have my strength. I have my endurance. I'm feeling good in my body. That's what I want for you and I want for my clients. So there's the video for today, guys and girls. If you're having trouble with gallstones, consider going plant-based. At least 80%. I like you to see you go 100, because, you know, that's, you know, or 95 to 100, 90 to 100%. That's a good one. I'm 100%. I've been 100% for 14 years. And I'm feeling so good. And I don't have any of these problems, no gallstones, no high blood pressure, no high cholesterol, none of these things, no high blood sugar. So I follow the things I tell you about. So I hope you like this video. If you like it and share it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, DanTheNaturalMan.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.